Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses back here with another edition of the Salary Cap Report. First and foremost, I want to apologize for my camera. I feel like it's probably still lagging. It was lagging for whatever reason when I booted up my computer, and I can't fix it right now, which is honestly fine because I feel like it's kind of symbolic for how I felt health-wise this weekend. I've been under the weather, which is why I was not able to stream today. Unfortunately, I'm feeling much better now than I was earlier. In the morning, it was hard to even talk, but we can clearly talk now, which is really good. And that makes me feel better about being able to potentially stream for you guys on Tuesday as long as I'm free from work. So we'll have to see because we're going to have to find time to get these final 850 or so points in salary cap so that we can get our second and final pink diamond shatter prize piece of round one here in season 3. And the main point of this video today, honestly, is for me to kind of, I don't really want to say rant because I don't have that energy in me, but I do want to vent a little bit because salary cap has been very, very frustrating for me this season. I forget exactly what my what my win-loss record was in salary cap last season. I know I've only played 13 games in salary cap this season, but it felt like salary cap was a much more casual gaming experience last season than it was this season. And this is coming from a guy who in NBA 2K24, my team, loved playing Clutch Time Online. I never played Unlimited. I barely played Triple Threat Online, even when the matchmaking was instant as compared to this year with the Park. I still play Clutch Time Online because I enjoy the 5v5 gameplay and I enjoyed the quickness of the games. If I got into a game and I was playing against a crazy sweat with an insane lineup, I knew that I was only going to be in that game for one 5-minute quarter. And for that reason, I wasn't all that excited when they were touting salary cap to be the new casual online game mode this year, and then kind of use that as a way to justify them removing Clutch Time Online from NBA 2K25 MyTeam. I loved Clutch Time Online. I really did. It gave me a reason to update my lineup, whereas now with salary cap, I can't really update my lineup all that much because a lot of the higher end cards that I do have, and I barely have higher end cards because I don't spend my MT, I don't really buy packs, and there's nothing to grind in this game for me. All the cards that I have that are higher tier are pretty much maxed out when it comes to their salary value for their team. A lot of the diamonds that I have that I want to use, like Dyson Daniels, are at 5,000 salary, and I'm not going to be bringing in those cards, which is kind of unfortunate. So even with that being said, I still enjoyed playing salary cap last season. I felt like, yes, while there were games that were hard and the games are longer in salary cap than they were in Clutch Time Online last year, I still got into a groove, and while I didn't enjoy the rewards that I got, I still generally enjoyed not the rewards. I enjoyed the journey, even if the final destination, being Diamond Brandon Jennings and Diamond Mark Eaton, weren't exactly the best rewards at the end of Season 2. So I finally kind of convinced myself that maybe playing salary cap was going to be the move again in Season 3. And I have to tell you, through 13 games, I have not been enjoying salary cap at all. It's really, really sweaty. I feel like all the casuals have been phased out of this game mode for the most part. I didn't play against one casual in these games, not one. Every single person I played with was running some off ball, some on ball. They were running switch on defense. They were running plays, some of them. They were doing like a lot of stuff that I would classify as being pretty sweaty. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just kind of mean that in, like, I'm coming from a place of frustration because, I wanted to play salary cap as someone who plays this game casually. I'm not on this game and playing it every single day. I try to log on every day because we have the app now, so even from work, I can just log in, get my daily, and then I can leave. But I'm not someone that gets on the game and plays every single day because there is really nothing for someone like me to find in this game the way it is currently to want to play it every single day. Breakout is in a terrible state, and I can't really ever say Breakout was in a good state. Showdown is really not for me at all. I have zero interest. I've yet to play it. I might never play it. And then outside of that, I mean, Park, I'm not here for the long matchmaking times or waiting times. And then that just leaves me with Salary Cap, which, again, I want to play because I do enjoy it sometimes. But I have to say, again, this season, it really hasn't been all that fun. And I get it. Like, you're able to potentially get 2 pink diamonds if you were to play through each round and get to 2,500 points. You're going to be able to earn 2 pink diamond hidden gems, which that's kind of exciting. But I don't know. We're going to talk about it in a future video, I'm sure. I was out on the idea of hidden gems as a reward from the beginning, and I'm not all that excited about them now, especially when you see a lot of these hidden gems that people have been getting as rewards for King of the Court over the last couple of weekends. You know, I'm not even going to talk about the Galaxy Opals that people like Splash have gotten. I mean, Splash now, I think, has won King of the Court 7 times. 6 of those 7 Galaxy Opal rewards that he's gotten have been undersized point guards, which, I mean, I want to say I feel for him. I don't, because he's the best in the world and he's still getting a million VC. You know, he's just that damn good, right? So I just wish that he would get better rewards in terms of a player. The VC is great, but I still feel like a bad player does kind of leave a sour taste in your mouth if you're the person that wins King of the Court in a particular weekend. So yeah, I'm kind of not the biggest fan of the hidden gems, but it's like I want to still play this game like whenever I get on, because I don't necessarily hate the game. I just feel like it's a game that doesn't make me want to play it every single day. Like, I really only want to play this game on stream days, and on a day like today, when I didn't stream the game and I wanted to play Salary Cap, I had a pretty miserable experience. Like, I went 2-2. We're now 7-6, and I can't say I enjoyed playing any of those 13 games, including any of those 7 wins. So it's frustrating. It kind of feels like I'm going through the motions, and we're gonna keep playing it for now because, you know, we are 1,000. Sorry, not 1,000. We're 850 points away from 2,500, and I'm really hoping that we can hit that on stream on Tuesday. If I'm able to stream on Tuesday, we'll have to see. Before we end this video, I do want to open up a couple of packs that we got from playing Salary Cap. We got this one, I think, from hitting 1,500 points in Salary Cap, and then we got this 90 plus overall premium from completing the Salary Cap agenda set that they gave us last Monday, which I guess was kind of nice. Hopefully, even though I highly doubt it, we'll see less sweats playing the game mode now that this agenda set is leaving tomorrow. Although you can make the argument that this agenda set that we got for the 90 plus premium would attract casuals because they want to get a 90 plus premium, because there really isn't a lot that we can grind for offline or even online outside of the showdown and park ladders to get rewards in this game. So maybe when the Salary Cap agenda set leaves, I'll be left with nothing but sweats in the Salary Cap streets, and that'll only frustrate me even more. So anyways, we'll have to see. The plan is to still try to finish round 1 of Salary Cap, and by finish I mean hit 2,500 points on Tuesday. We'll have to see. I can show you guys my lineup really quickly, actually, before we get on to those packs. This is what I ended with. I am hoping that we see salaries decrease for some of these players that I have in my collection, obviously, on Tuesday, because it's pretty hard to make a good lineup. A lot of the diamonds that I want to use are between 3,000 and 5,000 salary, and a lot of them aren't even cards that are all that notable. Like my Diamond Brent Berry, who's a hidden gem that's not even that good, is 3,000 salary for whatever reason. I don't get it. The NBA Storylines players all being maxed out now does kind of make sense. I played a lot of teams that had the Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby NBA Storylines players, and then we're still able to bring in some really good diamonds. So I guess I can kind of see why 2K raised all their salaries to the max for each of their respective tiers. So, all right, with that said, let's get into the packs. As always, let me first make sure that we are recording. We are still lagging. I apologize again for that, but you know, it's fine. I'm too tired to try to troubleshoot it any further. I can feel my voice is starting to give out slowly, so this is the final take. We get a Ruby. Can this be a Ruby that I don't have that I can use in Salary Cap? We get Jeremy Sohan. Could be a good card potentially. We'll have to see. 90 plus overall premium. I say it every time I get one of these packs. Can I please get Gems of the Game Anthony Davis? 2K. Please. Here we go. Okay, well, it's not going to be Anthony Davis. 87 mid-range. Who is this? A shooting guard from the Pistons? Oh, that really sucks. It's John Long, who we already have. It's pretty fitting that we sweated out 13 salary cap games for an Amethyst who I already have unsellable. Yeah, this is brutal. I'm not going to put it into this exchange because 10 Amies for Diamond Hidden Gems, I'm not even going to get that duplicate Amethyst. So I'm just going to sell it, take my 800 MT. Let's take a quick look at that Jeremy Sohan and see if he's interesting in any way. Man, really frustrated to get that Amethyst John Long. Jeremy Sohan is 1,200 salary, 89 offense and defense, only 6 badges. Can he shoot it all? 83, not bad. We'll have to try out his jumper later. Really solid defensively. Let's take him to shoot around real quick just to see. This is a card where I might have to just hold on to him and see if his salary drops, because I can't say with 6 gold badges he's going to be worth bringing in for 1,200 salary, but let's quickly take his jump shot for a spin. Jeremy Sohan. No hot zones. That is something. Okay, yeah, we're not using this card. Look at that jump shot, man. Holy. There's like 2 or 3 separate hitches. Yeah. That is, yeah. Now do you guys see why I'm not a fan of this RNG, hidden gems, gems of the game content? I got a duplicate, and even if I got him for, you know, the first time, John Long is 2,000 salary. I'm not going to be able to bring him into salary cap. Then I get a Ruby who, I mean, it takes him half the quarter just to shoot the ball, you know? Yeah, I mean, if this card was maybe 800 salary, I would consider him, just because I don't always shoot with my power forward or my small forward, and defensively he looks pretty solid, but man, that jumper is just so slow, and I can't even green it consistently. Yeah, this is rough. This is really rough. I can't even, dude. Have I greened more than twice? I still can't green with him. There we go. Okay, we're done with this card, man. Yeah. Sorry, Jeremy. I don't know if you're going to be on this team. But yeah. That's the video. I guess we'll see what we get tomorrow in terms of an agenda. That'll give us another 90+ overall premium, which is, you know, great when we have Pink Diamonds and Galaxy Opals coming out of packs. For us to be able to spend a week grinding for an Amethyst is really rewarding. So, yeah. Alright, well, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below, are you guys still grinding salary cap? Have you been struggling as much as I have against sweats? Or have you been able to, you know, have a much greater than 500 record than I do? Because I am clinging on to my 7-6 record. I am barely above 500. So, appreciate you guys. Hope you've had a great weekend. Hopefully see you guys on Tuesday. And until next time, I'll see you later.